What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakis, and today we have a brand new Xur Location and Inventory review for the weekend of October 7th to the 10th. And so, let's get started. Now, first things first, Xur is going to be located in the Tower Hangar. So just remember, for this location, if you're loading in pretty close to reset, sometimes he's not there, you'll have to reload. Alright, now let's check out what he has. Firstly, in terms of exotics, we have the Two-Tailed Fox, not a bad rocket launcher. The Wormhusk Crown, very good exotic, but the roll 64 is overall good number, but no recovery, no discipline, kind of not the best spikes here. Then we've got the Feedback Fence with very good spikes, 65 overall, big recovery spike, big intellect spike, however, not the best exotic here. But then we have the Controverse Hold, and this is one of the best exotics in the game right now. This can make absolutely fantastic Void Warlock Grenadier builds. 63 is pretty good. Resilience spike for PvE, discipline spike, which is really what you want from this exotic. So 100% guys, if you don't have a good Controverse Hold, pick this up. I'm gonna have to compare mine actually on my Warlock and see if I need to pick it up. Alright, now let's check the legendary weapons here. We've got a Grave Robber Demo True Prophecy, meh. And then we've got a Grave Robber Demo Enigma's Draw, meh. Then we've got Threat Detector Osmosis Escape Velocity, no thank you. Now, some people really do like Osmosis for grenade builds, like getting you to change the element of your primary. Me, not necessarily a fan. Then we've got, whoa, hold on. Hold on here. Full Choke to tighten that spread. Even though it was nerfed recently, it still tightens the spread. Plus Assault Mag for a faster rate of fire, and then Slide Shot and Vorpal. Slide Shot Vorpal is very, very good. Full Choke is very good. Assault Mag is pretty good, like A tier, maybe not S tier. Maybe you'd want a little bit more range here, but if you are in need of a PvP shotgun, Full Choke, Assault Mag, Slide Shot, Vorpal on a 7 Seraph is totally good. The only thing that's lacking is this Masterwork here, but 100% if you're a new player, and again, you want a PvP shotgun, this is solid, rock solid, so consider that for sure. Then we've got a Moving Target Elemental Capacitor Punching Out, nah. We have a negative space here with Tireless Blade, combined with Disruption Break. I think the negative space is like the only sword in the game, or was when it came out at least, that can get Disruption Break. So break the shield, and then kinetic weapons do more damage. I'm not sure how good that is for a sword, because you're not really switching to your kinetic after getting all the way up in sword distance. You're probably just going to continue swinging with your sword. But uniqueness factor, this might be like, again, the only gun in the weapon in the game that can get that perk. So consider it. Then we have the Stars in Shadow with Feeding Frenzy and Snapshot Sights. Not a fan. I mean, like, overall, decent weapon. Solar Pulse Rifles could be a bit hard to come by, but, like, if this was Kill Clip instead of Snapshot, I'd be all over it, but right now, kind of meh. Alright, now let's check the armor here, and it is the Opulent Duelist armor, so the old school armor from Season of Opulence. So if you don't, fashion-wise, if you want to pick this setup and then just dismantle it to turn it into Transmog, then 100%, do this because, yeah, definitely one of the cooler armor sets in the game. Anyways, 59, not spiky, meh. 60, not spiky, meh. 60, a little bit more spiky. I mean, we've got Resilience, Recovery, and Discipline being featured. I love all those stats. I mean, this is a consideration. If you're desperate for a helmet, this is definitely a consideration. And then 65 is very good, but huge mobility spike. So if you're trying to build the fastest Titan to ever walk this earth, yeah, otherwise, not really. Now, there are the two weapons on the back here. Oh. We have a Hawkmoon here with Opening Shot. So this is one of the best perks you can get with Hawkmoon. The arguments for the God Roll involve like rangefinder and opening shots right up there. Some people might even prefer opening shot, right? Just because messing with the opening shot's very, very good, right? And then it's also coming with Hammer Forged. And this is kind of making me do the double take. Opening shot right up there, top tier for hand cannons. And then also you get that increased range from rangefinder. Guys, this is like if it's not an S tier hand Hawkmoon, this is an A+ tier Hawkmoon. This is fantastic. If you've been waiting, it might be worth pulling the trigger today, because it could be like months before we see a roll better than this. This is very, very good. So definitely consider picking up this Hawkmoon. And then Dead Man's Tale, 4th time is not really what you want to see. Armor Piercing, no. Dead Man's Tale, no. Hawkmoon, yes. Alright, now let's switch to the Warlock. Okay, now for the Warlock, first things first, let me go ahead and check. Alright. Yeah. Pretty close. Pretty close, actually. Alright. Armor, we've got 60's not great. I mean, a lot of strength if you're looking to make a melee build, maybe. 61 is okay. You know, decent resilience here, which is not bad. 64 is definitely on the higher end. Everything's featured except for discipline, so if you're not interested in your grenades at all, maybe pick this up. 57 is definitely on the low end, so meh. Let's switch to the Hunter. All right, now for the Hunter, let's check this armor. Gauntlets, 61, big resilience spike, like big. So if you are in need for some better resilience tiers for PvE, definitely consider this. Whoa, 63 with huge intellect, huge recovery. This is a very good piece. If you're a new player, this is probably better than like most things you have. And this is very relevant stats here. Very, very good. Then we've got the helmet, 61, not very spiky. And boots, 57, not very spiky. Alright guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.